All right, graphing line equations. Through your maths classes up to year 10, you should have encountered these two forms of line equation, slope, intercept, and general form. I haven't taught everyone here from the beginning of year 10, so I only know for sure it's the 2024 10 Ignite Maths kids that I did it properly for. The mainstreamers I got late in the year, so I don't think I taught you this. I'm going to show you how to graph both forms from scratch, so everyone is on the same page in this room. So first box. What I will do, I'll give you time to get this first box, and then after you've got that first box, can you draw some axes that go 10 plus 10 up, minus 10 down, plus 10 right, minus 10 left. Because I want to demonstrate slope-intercept form first, draw them, and then graphing in general form second. So, graphing in slope-intercept form, can you get those steps down, please? 1 to 5. And then I'll go through how they work when I demo one. I can give you the exam now if you want. You want it? Okay. I like calling people's bluff.
Is it
Because I haven't taught exponentials yet. Are you ready for that?
is there a test exam?
Huh?
Is there a test exam?
There's 2 practice tests and then the real thing. The real thing's on. Huh? No, but you're talking now. You're talking now. So that suggests that you're ready for it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You really want to do it?
I really would love
This
the
is on.
practice test right now.
I didn't offer the practice test. I offered the exam.
Oh, the exam.
See how that works? Well, stop talking. Stop disrespecting.
What? Sorry.
I hope this is a revision for you, but if not, we're doing it from scratch. I think you've had in the past teachers that would have shown you y is equal to mx plus c. That is not incorrect. That's a line in slope-intercept form. But actually stepping through on how to draw it. How do I draw? Place a dot at the y-intercept, which is c. Most students that I get, they tell me their teachers told them rise over run. Have you heard that term before for slope? Rise over run. That works. But the problem I find with that is that suggests lines always rise. They don't. They can fall. And run, what do you mean? What direction do I run? So the way I teach it is the slope. If you write it as a fraction, it tells you the vertical step up or down over the horizontal step to the right. Because in English, in Western culture, what direction do we read? Left to right. So there's no question with the slope about right, like rise over run. You're always going from left to right, and you're just looking at the top number. If it's positive, you go up as you go right. If it's negative, you go down to the right. Step 4, use the info about the step up and down and the step right from 3 to place another point. And at this point, you've got 2 different dots on the graph. You can draw a line through those. So can you just get box 1? The lesson blank is up. And then I want to demonstrate how to draw in slope-intercept form on some axes. All right, if you have those steps, can you draw some axes like this? And get, these are the line equations we're going to practice drawing today. Yep. So the axes, just make sure they go up 10, down 10, left 10, right 10. That will fit everything. Sorry? Don't do the second box. I'll go through that after we've done the drawing a slope intercept form. So what were the steps? Check that your equation, is that in slope intercept form? The one that I've circled, does that look like y is equal to something x plus something else? You got negative 2x plus 3. Okay, so the second step was put a dot at C, which is the y-intercept. So what is this equation telling me C is? 3. So I'm going to put a dot at positive 3. Okay, I've ticked that. I've done the plus 3. Is one dot enough info to draw a line? I don't know what direction it goes. So now I look at the slope. That slope says negative 2. What I've told you today is write that as a fraction. That's not a fraction right now, but what would negative 2 be as a fraction? Negative 2 over something. What number would it be if it's a whole number? Say it with your chest. 1. So that is going to be negative 2 over 1. And so instead of rise over run, what did I show you today? The top line tells you how far it goes up or down. Because it's negative 2, it's going to go down by 2. And then the bottom line tells you how far you go to the right. So that slope is telling me that I go to the right 1 and I go down 1, 2. So now I have the direction it goes. Can I draw a line between 2 dots? Yeah. So that's your first line. That's the first line that we drew, y equals negative 2x plus 3. Just remind you how we got that. Plus 3 tells me the y-intercept is at positive 3. What did I get from the slope? Negative 2 is a fraction of negative 2 over 1. So I went down 2, and then I went to the right by 1. Anyone able to help me out with this second one? Is B written in slope intercept form?
Nope.
You sure? Is y by itself? Is there y is by itself? Is there something timesing x? Is there a number by itself? So it's y is equal to mx plus c. What's the y-intercept this time? In this one? Negative 5. So I'm going to put a dot here. Can I draw a line through a single dot? I don't know what direction it goes. Which here is telling me the direction it goes.
3 over 4.
3 over 4. So what's that? It's already a fraction. So what's that telling me? How far do I go right? And how far do I go up or down? 3 up. Good. So from that dot, 4 right and 3 up. Can I draw a line between 2 dots? Yes, sir. So that one is y is equal to 3 on 4x. Take 5. Can you get the axes and the lines as that is for now? So that I can teach you graphing in general form, and then we're done for today. The grid doesn't appear on the screen properly. Could you confirm that there is grid on
Yes.
the screen? Can you confirm that you can't really see the grid there?
Yep.
So how would I If I put dots here, that's where the corners of the grids are. Can you see that I went across by 4 to the right and then 3 up? Or I'll scroll up so people can see the graphing in general form notes. Can you get those 4 steps down, please? Graphing in general form. Ensure the equation is in general form. AX plus BY is equal to C. A, B, and C, they're just numbers. They don't mean anything in this form. In slope-intercept form, M was the slope, C was the y-intercept. Here, A, B, and C don't mean anything. They're just numbers. And to graph, we just do a bunch of algebra. So you get those 2 steps. Sorry? There?
Yeah, that's good.
You guys want to do an in-class practice test for me to mark again? That seemed helpful last time. So there'll be a formative one, like a little warm-up one, then one that's closer to the real thing. Real thing will be on the Tuesday of week 8. Then Thursday will be in GD to just chill. Question?
Will we be getting a cheat sheet for the exam?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So the only weird thing about this exam is it's up in the kindy. And I asked you guys, can you use that graphics calculator on DayMap? Because the only calculator you'll be allowed is if you've got your own scientific one or the school's graphics calculators. Okay? I can't get a class set because your class is so big and a class set is 20. Right? So the next best thing is just pretending to use it electronically. Okay? It works exactly the same way. It's just like an emulation of the hand one that you'll have on the exam. Yeah. All right, quickly go through the steps in general form. So make sure the equation is in general form. What do we do first? Make y in the equation equal 0, then solve for x. This x is going to be the x-intercept. You put a dot at the x-intercept on the x-axis. One dot is not enough to draw a line. So what do we do after that? You make x in the equation equal 0, then solve for y. This y is going to be the y-intercept, and you place that point on the y-axis. Now I've got 2 dots, one on both axes. I can draw a line between them. So let me demo the working out. I'll do it in red this time. So my working out for 3x take 4y. 3x take 4. I'm going to make y equals 0 equals 12. What's 4 lots of 0? 0. So what's going to be left on the left-hand side? 3x is going to be 12. What's 3 doing to x? If it says 3x, what is 3 doing to x? Multiplying. What's the opposite of multiplying by 3? Divide both sides by 3. X is going to be 4. So I have an x-intercept at 4. I have 1 dot. Is that enough info to draw a line? So I keep hammering you with that because it's part of the process. So now I make x equals 0 in the equation. Take 4y equals 12. What's 3 lots of nothing? Nothing. So you have negative 4y equals 12. What's negative 4y? What's negative 4 doing to y? Good. That's the opposite of multiplying by negative 4. Divide, divide. So y is going to be negative 3. So I have 2 dots now. One at x is 4. Y is equal to negative 3. I can draw a line between those. This one was 3x take 4y equals 12. So you can see drawing in general form, you need to have a little space on the side to do some maths. I'll do my working out for this one at the top. All right, let's make y equal nothing. Negative 2x, take 5 lots of nothing equals 10. 5 lots of nothing. 5 nothings is nothing. So you have negative 2x is 10. What's negative 2 doing to x? Opposite. So x is going to be negative 5. So I have a dot here. Is one dot enough to draw a line? No. So I need to find the other one. I'm running out of space to do my math, so let's do it over here. Negative 2 lots of nothing. Take 5y equals 10. Negative 2 lots of nothing. Still nothing. Negative 5y equals 10. What's negative 5 doing to y?
Multiply.
Good. So opposite.
Divided.
Negative 5. So y is going to be negative 2. So I have 2 dots now. So I can draw that line. So this last one here, negative 2x, take 5y equals 10. This question in your test will probably take the longest in the exam because you have to do maths on the side and then draw them accurately. But that's how you do it, okay?